Hi guys, I hope you're well. It's Saturday, August 25th. And I haven't done a video in I guess a day or two or something. I've been kind of busy with all kinds of things happening. And it's funny, I had to get a new phone and everything, and I was trying to do a video for my phone, but the video from the phone is high, like very high resolution, and it doesn't look very good. So I have to do here because it's mute. And it's like I have like one color. The video from the phone is just so red. It's so strange. Anyway, sorry. Is I like natural look. No, I do not. So anyway, so okay, guys. So right now I'm here back to talk to you about things. Yeah. So guys, it's so funny. It's like I've been watching the news, so it's not like there's anything remarkably new, but it just feels like it's been a little while. Yeah. So, so guys, now I feel like the question I wanted to address today or right now is about Alan Weisselberg, the CFO. But at the same time, I feel like not that I want to know what stage we're on, but let's start with that question, okay? Because I was like, I also want to know what stage we're on. But let's start with Alan. So I had done a reading on him. I remember not that long ago, but when his name first surfaced as going to talk to Mueller, like he was going to have an interview with Mueller. So what it means for President oh. And guys, for some reason, I don't know, I just feel like it's so possible and it's happening that he's leaving. Because everybody got a deal. You have a deal. You got a deal. You got a deal. You got a deal with Mueller. Oh yeah. You got immunity. You got immunity. You got immunity. You got immunity. Everybody gets immunity. Oh yeah. Today everybody get immunity. So that's the question of today. So okay, so I have a paper because I is smart. I take note. So okay, Weisselberg. What does this mean? I think we already know what it means, but it would be interesting. What does it mean? And then what does it mean for Trump's kids? And by the way, guys, I will not be doing readings tomorrow. I'm kind of like, just for a few days, I've kind of been out doing different things. I won't be able to do that tomorrow, but probably on Monday evening. So don't be despair. I'm okay. I'm gonna have good health. No problem. Okay. So anyway, just wanted to say that. So what does it mean for him, like for Trump? Because I remember well, guys, very well the reading about this guy, and I remember seeing that he may even go to, like, he got really shaken up bad, and that's how he talks. And then, and that was that. I remember that, like, Russia Mafia was following him. Oh yeah. And anyway, but he ends up talking because he has no choice. Okay, so let's think what it means for Trump. What it means for Trump. And also, what is the Jew? Guys, and it's coming back to me that I remember very well that I had done the reading on him, and it showed they had two books. Okay, he had the cookbooks and the real books. Okay, so he can tell. Okay, he can tell. So let me just close my eyes because I feel like there's so much here. Okay, let's see. So what does it mean that Weisselberg has flipped to the, with Mueller? Well, guys, I got a graphic image. I got a graphic image. Woof. Kind of strange, guys. I never have this. It's a little bit. How do I say it? I love Mueller, of course, but I'll just show it not suitable for work. So Mueller is literally pissing on Trump. Like that's literally the image. He's peeing on Trump, and Trump is a pig. He's like an actual pig, like he's frying him. Oh, I thought he was a vegetarian. No, he's not a vegetarian? Oh, okay then. I have a little snack. Pig feet. I'm sorry. So yeah, it's like literally peeing on him. Like, I'm sorry, that's too graphic. I apologize. It's just what is coming. Meaning, he is like done. Bye, bye, girl. Girl, bye. Goodbye. Goodbye. Woo. Goodbye. Goodbye. And you know, guys, for it's like a kind of like a creepy thing to say, but you know, dogs like they piss when they want to like own the territory, right? So Mueller is like, girl, it is not your house no more. You have to go because you're a traitor. That's what you are, a traitor. Oh. So, so that's what it is. It's over. He's frying Trump, the pig. Frying little pork loins. Oh. So, very graphic. Very graphic. Okay, so I want something more concrete than that. So what does he have? What does he have specifically on Trump that cooks him? Okay. The dirty money, money laundering, the scheme. I've said, you know, guys, it's coming back. I have to just add the link below so you could link to it. So it's the link to the older reading of Weisselberg is very similar. It's like showing how he connects these money laundering entities, the LLCs, the money is laundered, where the money, how the money enters the U.S. and where it goes into, and who gets the accounts. Oh, and he has a list of all the foreign accounts. Okay, where because some of the money is stored in the U.S., but a lot of is abroad, so that they don't pay taxes. They don't have to, taxes. Not for me. I am a special person. I like libertarian people. They say do not pay tax. I think that too. So okay, and yeah, it's like he knows everything. What does he know about Trump's tax return? Does he know anything? Yeah, he does. Well, he's prepared the tax return for the company, so he knows. He knows that the number. He knows the numbers are cooked for even the latest stuff. Okay, for the tax returns. Really? I wonder why. Really? No, I would never think that. No, really? So, so that's so interesting. So what does this all mean for prosecution? Guys, it showed the hand of the government. Imagine like if you had a maquette of the city of New York and the buildings that he has, not just New York, but just showing one. It's like the government does this, grabs. Whatever he owns is over. Whatever Trump or what happens? Yeah, crushed. Boom, over. It's like Trump org is over. All the money is taken by the government because the money is illegal. Really? Oh yeah. What about Trump Foundation? The greatest source of humiliation. The kids are gonna be killed. And also, yeah, that's right. Guys, that's right. This guy Weisselberg, he took over with the kids, right? Remember, there were these clips on MSNBC right when Trump took over, saying, "Oh, why Alan Weisselberg? He took over after Trump became president. He has the trust, owns the trust or whatever." It's also showing that what he did before becoming president, what he has always done, is that the company was a way for him to create, to almost like make all his personal expenses into company expenses. So he's never really, so that he would not pay taxes or that taxes would be dramatically lowered, okay? And when that's a private company, it's a private company, it's fine. But when he became president, right? that's a whole other the situation that's not acceptable, because that's the thing. Remember the whole thing with election. This is why he bled that the activity into the election funds. So he kind of mixed. He thought everything is his. You know what I mean? He kind of appropriates everything, and that's a serious problem for him. That's going to be a big problem. It's going to show that he used those campaign funds to the campaign funds were used for personal expenses, and they were used for paying these women off. Really? Oh yeah. So looks good for you. Oh yeah. So what? Okay. So what does it mean? It's saying it means that in 3 months everything is over. It's over. Meaning. So this is why, guys, it's difficult. Okay, because I'm just taking notes. So it's everything is over, but in the sense that imagine if he's the president, right? So he supposedly has has work to do, but he does not. We know that he doesn't do anything. But it's showing that as he's president, he's watching his business fall apart, right? And he's going to have to testify in all kinds of cases, something he's always been able to skirt, like write all the legal stuff. So it's fascinating that it shows here that in 3 months it's going. Okay, so let's say it's September, October, November. By the end of November, it's all gone. Okay, it sounds early, sounds soon. Maybe it's just, I don't know. But it's, guys, seriously, it shows that there a lot, like I said before, a lot has been frozen. Okay. Oh, and it shows me that there's instances where, I don't know if it was Ivanka, somebody else, or one of the other persons of the family. People of the family travel to sort out their foreign accounts. They know there have been all these subpoenas and all of that. So they don't want to lose their money, but they're gradually, everything is frozen. A lot of it, most of the stuff in the U.S. related to Trump. It's crazy to say. It looks like it's been frozen because of all these investigations. Once these investigations start, the assets freeze, I think. So maybe we have a government building in Trump Tower. Yeah, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. So fascinating, guys, huh? Fascinating. Fascinating. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh. So, guys, yeah, wow, this is crazy. So, this kind of sounds crazy to say, guys. So it's interesting that I remember seeing this before, like in the very early, when I first started doing these readings, when I did visions, the thing of Trump's buildings being like the name of the buildings is being removed. It shows that it's happening by the end of the year. It sounds almost too soon for me. I would think the end, the final ending of this whole thing would take longer, but it shows that no, they're moving fast, and it's going to get faster and faster and faster. All this stuff. Imagine all the crimes that he has committed over time, like in 40-year career. It's going to resurface. And it's showing here, it's telling me this too, guys, that the whole thing with Jeffrey Epstein is going to come up too. You know how the trial is going to start in December of this year? I think it was like something like that, rescheduled with the girls. So it's not going to go away. Everything's coming to the surface. It's showing, like, when you cook some dishes, like soups and stews, like there's a layer of things that are kind of similar. It looks great. It looks great. Very good. So yeah, guys, I feel like it's interesting that we have been under the impression that nothing is happening, but a lot has happened, and now it's coming to surface. Action is going to be taken, and it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard. So, wow, crazy. Okay, so that's it, guys. Okay. I don't know that I want, do I need cards? I don't know that I don't want to make it super long reading. I talked for most of it about nothing. So let's see here. Okay, 1 second. So let's see here. So what happens? Alan Weisselberg. So anyway, so guys, yeah, let me show you quickly here. So yeah, I just showed that quickly, kind of similar to what I saw before. This is interesting, okay? Just these types of cards. This is the man here. This would be him, I think, okay. Man of the center. And now we have here, this is situation, obstacles. Okay, this is interesting because this is a card of absence, ghost. So it's almost like I have a sense that this could also, this is the country house means something private. So there's this hidden accounts, like again, and deals, hidden deals, matrimonio, right? And the surprise, right? We were surprised that he collaborated because he's very loyal to Trump. In Constanza, it's interesting because Constanza, remember that, oh, I guess you don't remember, but it's the card of, in the other Sibylla, you don't have the card of Constanza. I mean, you have the card of Constanza, not inconstanza. Inconstanza is inconsistency. The other cards we have consistency. So whenever that one is upside down on the other one, I connected Trump leaving. And this is similar. This would be similar, right? This is like this one, because it's the opposite meaning, but the similar concept. It's not constant. That means he leaves. This doesn't make sense. It's a little bit like the fact this comes to a surprise, but it leads to probably him leaving and Trump leaving. Here, this is the inconstanza, right? And this is important because this is somebody can't reach an agreement. And I remember seeing this about Trump too. So he leaves because there's no agreement. This is the trips. So there's something about these trips and these accounts that are shady. So guys, remember also there's I guess you may or may not know this, in accounting there's this concept of you have to the accounts have to conciliate, right? They kind of have to match. So it's not conciliate, right? If you're an accountant, the accounts are not reconciliated, right? I forgot if this is the exact term, but it has to match, right? The numbers don't come together, and then there's no explanation. There's no explanation. So that's it, okay? So that's simple. And then, so what happens to, what are the consequences to Trump of this guy flipping? Yeah. So anger, and sadness, and gossip. So yeah, guys. So anyway, I don't need to go into like doing all kinds of crazy card readings, right? But I'm gonna stop here, okay?